Greetings, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Today, I just had a podcast with a full preterist leading voice, Daniel Rogers, and I want to give a public appreciations to this man. He has been labeled as Don Preston's protege in the gospel, a son in the gospel, and I just want to say my sincere appreciations toward Daniel for being such a good sport, for being ethical, and talking to a former full preterist such as myself, a skeptic of Christianity such as myself, as well as Lance Conley. We have been labeled as enemies of full preterism. We have made noise in full preterist theology. Even Don Preston has publicly directly addressed us and our arguments. And we have been wanting many voices for the full preterist movement to engage with us and have open live discussions, very respectful, very cordial. Ward Finley is one of them who allowed me on his podcast. Spencer Smith, and Daniel Rogers is one of those voices that I believe if you're going to be a full preterist, you have to have the heartbeat of these men. If the skeptics are ever going to be won over, if the atheists, the prodigal sons, those who left Christianity, those who left full preterism, if they're going to be won over, it's going to be men like Daniel Rogers. And I just want to tell you, I'm on cloud nine. That podcast was absolutely phenomenal. It was historical in the preterist movement. And anybody, please go ahead and check it out. It was about 2 hours long. But I just want to make this public declaration that Daniel Rogers always has my respects. He is what I would say a true Christian. When I was a Christian, I feel such a kinship with his passion and his predilection towards winning over the lost. For feeding the poor, looking after the homeless, looking for the common good of humanity, and sharing the gospel with love and sincere passion. And so I want to go ahead and just take this time to thank you, Daniel, if you're listening. You definitely have, left an imprint on me. And at the end of the day, there is a reason why you have been labeled as Don's son in the gospel, a leading voice of protege of Don Preston, who is the embodiment of full preterism. You know, he took this movement beyond Max King and put it on a historical platform with Dr. Michael Brown in his debate and with Dr. Richard Carrier. And at the end of the day, I'm absolutely surprised that we were able to have this podcast. But I'm even more surprised at your sincerity, your genuine passion for your theological beliefs. And even though we may differ on theology, I would absolutely love to have more podcasts with you. Maybe we can talk about some of these subjects. But at the end of the day, I just want to commend you on your responses. I want to commend you for your answers from the questions that have been going on for months in the public Facebook forums. And you have directly addressed these on camera. And I know that you've addressed these before in the past, but I just want to thank you for giving us that refreshment because it's been much needed. It's been for months and months and months. But anyways, anybody here who's listening, I would like to say that thank you for your attention. My channel is for the preterist community. It's for anybody, in my opinion. Whether you're a religious adherent, whether you're a skeptic, my channel is called 21st Century Mind. So if you're in the 21st century and you have a mind, please use my platform to let your voice be heard. And at the end of the day, you guys, I just want to say that I absolutely respect the doctrine of full preterism. I enjoy the doctrine of full preterism, and I understand there are different versions of it, but at the end of the day, I am thankful for what full preterism has done in my life. Yes, I do say publicly that it has led me out of Christianity, but there were other facets of my theological and academic pursuits. It's not just full preterism, but that was key, instrumental. It was one that really started initiating it. But at the end of the day, I respect all full preterists. I respect everyone's religious beliefs so long as it's not hurting anybody. And so whether you are a skeptic, an atheist, a religious adherent, I will show you the utmost respects. And so this is an invitation for anybody who's listening. Lance Conley and myself, we've demonstrated that we can be cordial, we can be respectful, and we can be, what can you say, gentlemen, with affability, friendliness, and decorum. And so anybody here who's listening, please shoot me an email. My email is in the description of my channel, tristangabe21@gmail.com. And you could just shoot me an email if you would like to appear, if you'd like to have me even a live debate with somebody. Maybe there's even if you want to debate me, I'm totally fine with that. I welcome it with open arms. But if there's a person you would like to debate and you would like to have me host it, as you can see, I'm somebody who's very fair, and I definitely would love to referee these debates. But at the end of the day, Daniel, thank you so very much. You have my respect for life. You'll see that I will not going to, publicly challenge your theology or anything like that on Facebook, being a keyboard warrior. There are certain men that I just don't do that to, regardless of our theological positions, and you're definitely one of them. So thank you for winning me over in that regard. But at the end of the day, I would absolutely love to have more podcasts with Daniel Rogers, Lance Conley. I would even, extend my invitation to any full preterist voice out there, any Christian out there. So at the end of the day, you guys, thank you for your attention. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And by all means, shoot me an email if you're interested in appearing on my channel to have any type of discussion, a live discussion, open freestyle, a debate, whatever have you. Please shoot me an email. And thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. Bye bye.